We're starting soon. Oops. Sorry for the echo. Just testing out sound because I've been noticing that every time I start my stream, the sound always goes out, the game audio goes out. So this is like warming up, I guess, to make sure everything runs smoothly. So if you noticed on the title, playing King's Quest. I haven't played it on the stream yet, but I've played it a lot when I first got it because I was just so impressed with the artistry of the game, the history behind the games, and so I wanted to try it out for myself. Now, the last time I played it, I got up to chapter 3, and I don't remember what happened or which choices I made, but this time I'm going to start from the beginning. See, as you can see, finished chapter 3 100%. So we're going to delete this chapter 1, change save to slot 2 rather, play, and let's begin our quest. Turn down my TV a little bit. So this game, I actually watched the Game Grumps play it, or Steam Train rather, and I was just so enamored with how it looked, and I wanted to play it for myself. Now I should be able to go down. This game just looks so phenomenal.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
You know that golden rule. If you're ever trying to find something, it's always in the last place you look.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Just look how gorgeous that looks. It's so nice. I don't remember why I stopped playing in the first place. Maybe it's because I got sidetracked by all the different games that were coming out. I think the Switch was coming out around that time, so I just stopped playing this.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure.
Now this is essentially a tutorial chapter, so... well, tutorial section, so I'm gonna speed through it because I remember most of my choices and how to solve most of the puzzles.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa.
Little side note, if you're watching this on the East Coast, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Stalactites?
We'll get
as
there.
well as the,
Don't worry, no detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I?
I want to say
Yes.
Central Time Zone,
As I
happy
treaded
Thanksgiving to
through
you
the
too.
river of rumbling
But
trumpets,
as
I
for
feared
us
I
West
knew the
Coasters,
source of
it ain't Thanksgiving
death
yet, so don't
wind.
start stuffing your face full of turkey just yet. Lay off the pumpkin pie.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... my way to
add a shiny
hat to my collection. Oh, that's one thing I never noticed. That's an arrow from a Chaka. If you haven't seen gameplay of this yet, I'm sorry for that spoiler. You'll find out who a Chaka is later, and so on and so forth. Don't remember. Oh yeah, I need to go here first. Nothing here but books, blah blah. So I'll just grab this. Set off the trap.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
You idiot, Graham.
Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Attack, Ron. Cause it was shut down.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers. I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
What did you use?
I used my dick.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
Sometimes I'm curious as to what the speedrun record is for this game. Because you can't necessarily speed through it.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
It's a trap. Go, 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 go. Cool. Yep, step on the bones, get on the bed quickly before the dragon sees you with his one eye. One eye Willie. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's a new one.
Wait a minute. Does this mean our family's immortal?
Oopsie doopsie. Let's try that again. I did not know there were bones there on the side. Also, if you can hear my controller, I am so sorry.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Clever girl. Gross! Dead guy was on me. Fucking Robin Hood, y'all. Oops. Oops. See,
The mirror called out to me.
I think at this point you don't know what the main character's name is.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Where'd he get all that meat? Where'd he get meat that big? That's not nice. So how's everybody doing? My day was pretty uneventful since Darian went to Texas. I spent most of the day cleaning the house because I am that bored. I was gonna stream like a few hours ago, but I kept getting sidetracked by what else needs to be cleaned. Oh, that needs to be cleaned. I guess I'll pick up that mess over there. And then as soon as I picked it up, I thought, okay, now I can stream. And then started looking around the house. Then again, looked in the kitchen rather, and I saw that the dishes needed to be done, so did the dishes and started watching Joe Rogan's podcast. And then I figured, I haven't showered in a couple days, maybe I'll take a shower. So I took a shower, and then finally I was bored with YouTube, bored with the internet, bored with Reddit, so I decided to start streaming. Here we are, finally playing King's Quest. Run! Keep running. Don't stop running. Oops. I'm
Let
dumb.
me guess. You escaped with only a flesh wound.
Merely a flesh wound. Get away from the dragon foot! That shouldn't have counted. I pressed the wrong button. Woo! Look how awesome this looks. Goes without saying, this game is one of the prettiest games in 2015 when it came out, right? Take that, Dagron. Run! Keep wanting to use the right analog stick, but that pretty much has no function right now.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
We would make Daventry great again. Which is a true statement, because apparently Daventry was in a shitful state at this point.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
I think I'll choose the bell. I don't want to set it free. Fucking slick.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. How did you know shooting the bell would distract him?
Over the years, I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was very hungry. I, too, would be violently angry if I could only eat when my neglectful owner rang the bell. I know it was a sneaky trick, but I certainly wasn't going to set a dragon loose on the town or participate in any more abuse.
You really thought that through, Grandpa. I would have tricked them too. Back home, they call me Gwendolyn the Smarty Pants.
You come from a long line of logically minded nobles, and one very clever dentist.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Those of you who are still fortunate to have, well, rather, if those of you who are fortunate to still have your grandparents in your lives, make sure to give them an extra big hug for Thanksgiving. Be thankful that your grandparents are still there to pass on the knowledge that they have to you and the wisdom that they possess. As an older man that I am, of the ripe old age, well, ripe young age of 31, both my grandparents are gone. But that doesn't mean I want to ask them how they did things back in the day. And
well, hello, cousin.
Guards!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast he outsmarted with its own dinner bell. I don't know if he forgets that I've heard that story before or if he just doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of... thinking of the problem in a different way, and finding a clever distraction to create a moment of victory. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon, It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Whee! My hat! It fell into the mud.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road.
I wonder if
The
there's
first
an
sign
achievement
of
for not hitting any of the
civilization.
trees as you're falling down that hill. Again, we're zooming through this. He's like a chicken. His head doesn't move.
Hey! Over here!
I could have sworn the Parade of Hopeful Knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
Very carefully. Kyle and Larry.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
It's your bunny. Hi, bunny. Alright, bye, bunny. Didn't want to talk to your ass anyways. Wow. That's so cool. Oh, I'm at the game. Sorry.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
They were building their nest.
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Okay, so
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
gotta set up everything. Most frustrating character in the entire game.
Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well,
How
now that
can
I've
I?
mulled it over, you'd
It's
better not.
covered in
It might
cloth.
stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material.
Hey,
I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait, you're stuck here with me. Every Virgin is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
nope.
So again, we're zooming through this. I've already gotten the... for those of you that have not played this before, if you are playing on Steam or anything that has to do with achievements, if you, I think, go down a certain area, yeah, like that little trail in the background, and you keep following that down, you'll get an achievement. It's easily missable.
Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
Not gonna do it. Trying to zoom past everything in here. It's the well from the beginning of the game.
The town square was eerily
Say goodbye to your
quiet.
knees.
Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade? I stumbled upon some kind of curiosity shop. Aha! Something big and round. Hopefully no one would mind if I borrowed this tabletop. I decided to leave some coins for the tabletop. Probably shouldn't spend my only coins on my first day in town. I couldn't figure out.
How much did I leave? 3 coins? Jeez, man. Alright. Also, another achievement that you can probably miss while you're playing this is, as soon as you leave, close the door. Not gonna tell you why, just keep the door closed. Woo!
Ah, a shortcut.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Alright, so, I gotta figure out how to get back there. Maybe that's later on when he unblocks it, but Yeah, you can access that waterfall
Find me a
back
wheel,
there.
boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
I thought this might do the trick.
What a clever choice! Such craftsmanship, and sturdy, too! Just hope you didn't pay too much. I'd hate for you to have spent all your money when you've only just arrived in town, right? You ready, Mr. Fancy Cakes? I know, darling, I know. Silly question. You were born ready. Oh, wait! Before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
No,
thanks.
SpongeBob.
Not really interested.
Are you sure? They'll charge you double at the tournament. They're not as trustworthy as I am.
The price still seems really high to me.
Okay, okay, you're twisting my turban here. I didn't pay you for such a deal, Deliberator. Final offer, half off the previously discounted rate. Come on, treat yourself, boy.
Well, what is the actual price?
Well, what do you know? It costs exactly that much. Thank you. Fortuitous
You
fate for
jerk.
you, my boy. Here you are. Now, let's vamoose from this Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time. Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Abyss! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Back away, back away. This area is unsafe for commoners.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably
I'm playing as best
missing.
as I can,
We've ordered a
Anthony.
temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard once commanded must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Come at me, bees!
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous. Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Now there's another achievement in this area. I think to get
Learn how
across.
to
There's like a
swim,
land
boy.
bridge that you can go
Thanks for
to
saving me.
around.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've corrected you.
How anyone could ever confuse you with me is mind-boggling.
Do you ever tire of being
Where is
wrong?
it?
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope.
It's
me.
around here
Wouldn't
somewhere.
be the first time I've corrected you.
How anyone could ever confuse you with me is mind-boggling.
Do you ever tire of being wrong?
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've corrected you.
How anyone could ever confuse you with me is... This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am... Uh-oh.
Boo!
Not good.
Another horn and another missing piece.
Mind if I join your semicircle?
Let us big kids figure this one out.
Shh. Your hero is thinking. Well, I know the answer, but I want to see how all of you will solve it.
Inconceivable.
You look like a little man who wants to do big things.
Leave me alone, guys. I'll figure this out by myself.
All eyes on me.
I can just toss you over, Manny.
It's no use. It's no use.
I'll get this wood cut. I'll chop down this tree. I'll get it.
Over here, buddy.
Such a nice guy. What an asshole. Nope. There's a way to do it. I know it. Is it down here where they're all fucking around? There's a land bridge around here. I know it.
Pardon me.
Ah, there it is. You have to unlock the area first.
All right.
It's not even allowing me to go on the land bridge. It's there.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it any more.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Oh.
Skip it! I know to tie it together. Awesome. Form's all wrong.
You can't ignore me forever.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm deep in thought.
There's that land bridge.
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be
Graham.
surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza-flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition
Ooh,
will not
alliance.
be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though. Let me know how I can help.
You can help me by going up there.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now
No,
that we have
it
recovered
was
our
tomorrow.
list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I
Yay.
do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. but we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry
Shut up,
test
airplane.
if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
I, don't know what the term extenuating means.
I'll just pencil in dim-witted. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
What was that?
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really. It gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any
All
more
right.
than you do, but I missed the chivalry test.
Sir
and I need to
Sassy
make it up.
Pants.
The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
All right,
I'm
damn.
Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
Seriously, what are you hiding? Is it a snack?
Leave it alone, String Bean.
I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Fine, shit.
Treasure that was within. I could.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg.
Yeah,
it's
the
Graham.
tiny head.
And, of course, I know who you are. You're... that jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh, yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it. It's like a limp piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're Sir Ten of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're every woman's dream.
You got that right. The ladies love. Yeah. Who do they love, Gabe?
It's not Gabe, it's... oh, never mind. Yes, your name... you're going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
It's Graham.
Ekaidris ki ke e dukachan kadyaki yakamata. Afamata?
Shreki, Afamata.
Shreki makamaka dunga wakaka.
Do Shreki Nika.
Hornswoggle.
Naga. Shreki hainga makamaka. Ekaidris ki ke e dukachan kadyaki yakamata. Afamata?
Shreki.
Hello, my name's Graham.
They were looping.
Nice to meet you.
Achaka.
Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
A chaka.
Yeah,
Archers?
you're right.
Can't shoot
You'd
with
probably
shit,
just slow me
Graham.
down.
You suck with an arrow.
So, where do you hail from?
A chaka.
I see. Sounds exotic. So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
A chaka.
Nice, nice.
Chaka.
I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing
Graham.
some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our
Hi,
competitors.
Graham.
What can you tell me about a chaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bull horns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
What can you tell me about Sir Tenov himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Go talk to Acorn now.
What do you want?
I, heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, skinny pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Your friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
Jesus.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Yes? Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all. I should be getting back
Especially
to my
loves it
test
when
now.
he clips
Go,
through
go.
his cape like that.
Whisper can do it.
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
He seems evil.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here.
Tallying?
Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job,
100%!
Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament.
Hooray!
I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like
That
a
merchant
sweaty
screwed
piece
me.
of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy, or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see.
Jesus!
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Who Dad is?
Watch your step, kid.
I wish there was a sprint button.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
For those of you that don't know, that is the daughter of the late Robin Williams.
So, how did you find an eye?
Was a hideous beast lurking inside.
Ouch! Rude!
have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
Okay, so badger.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels. I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Let's go into the magic shop again.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He's a thinking soul just like us. If he continues down this path, he will have no trouble defeating the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
We couldn't tell fortunes even if we wanted to. Someone purchased our fortune table when we were watching the parade.
Bless their heart. Whoever left us that money is bound to have good fortune.
Wish we had more thoughtfulness like that in Daventry.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot.
Ooh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken.
Like a chicken. Dude, I could go for some chicken right about now. Fucking
They're
hungry.
just for display.
It looked like some type of broken lantern. It looked like some type of broken lantern.
Speak up, boy.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening.
Oh well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule makers.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Fare thee well.
May your quest be logic-filled.
Alright, so we need to find something that houses that candle. And I'm pretty sure there was a pumpkin out here right in the beginning.
Peek, peek, peekety peek.
Yep. Here's the... Ah, squirrels.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Alright, so since there's squirrels there, we need to find that badger.
No one should notice one bell missing.
What a peculiar trap.
What's in here? Nothing. Stupid! Okay. So if that bush is gonna bite me, that bush is gonna bite this meat. Hey look, it's that badger.
Ew, gross.
Alright, so now we take this badger and now we're gonna go back to that pumpkin to get rid of the squirrels. So we can take that pumpkin.
Will the squirrels remember that?
The squirrels will most certainly remember that.
Take the pumpkin. Then we take it back to Muriel and Chester. A lot of backtracking in this game.
Yes,
Fare thee well.
may your cap be one of thinking.
Like a thinking cap?
Now, give us one shiny gold coin and the beautiful blue flame lantern will be all yours.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
He dreamed of becoming a knight, too. I wish he would visit more.
Or at least write. He was quite handy around the shop, though, especially with potions.
He'll return. He just has some adventures of his own to seek.
So you spent your only coin to buy the lantern?
I did. I figured that lantern would light an alternate path to find an eye.
Thanks, dearie. And here's your lovely pumpkin lantern with a glowing blue flame candle. This will work great for dipping.
Go ahead and dunk it.
Ta-da!
Purple. Well, yeah, ta-da! Here you go, boy.
Cool. Oh, I didn't know what they were seeing. Alright, so now that we have our quote eye, we can go and turn it in as a ticket into the tournament. Still working? Okay. Alright. Is the tournament this way? Nope. Not this way. This way.
Seeing all these new recruits makes me miss the old days.
Ahem. Are you paying attention?
What? No, I was reminiscing. Sorry.
I'm ready for the presentation. I have extracted an eye from the most hideous of beasts.
Whoa, the snarling Snarlax. It's so purple and flamey.
Right this way. Well done.
For those brave souls that are still with us, welcome back. Now, you may have heard
Hey,
some
a chuck is
squawking
missing.
from a few naysayers in our kingdom concerned with the ethics of the tournament. But proclamations and addendums aside, this is the way we have always done it in Daventry, and this is the way we will continue to do it. Now, Knight Hopefuls, if you would be so kind as to present your eyes.
Hold still.
Heh.
I thought it was the two-eyed snarling Snarlax with 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth.
Oh, I've heard of a three-eyed species, but very rare.
You just completely made that up.
My uncle once caught a five-eyed.
Congratulations, everybody. We officially accept all the eyes presented. I'll see you in the duels.
Take that and that! Oh. Mr. Springbottom. What? You're surprised I'm competing in this stuffed animal tournament? You know what? I will make some stories of my own. I'll pick up where my last book left off. It was called 31 Ways to Slay a Monster.
Why would you do that?
Surprise, Mr. Springbottom!
Gwendolyn!
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Oh,
Damn
I'll
it,
take
Gwen.
care of it, dear. I came to tell you your grandfather is ready for you. Run along, go have some adventures. Just try to have your next adventure away from my glass vases, please.
Dude, you're like a bajillionaire.
Now it's time for my favourite part of the tournament.
Buy another
the
one.
Duels. You will compete against each other in a duel of strength and a duel of speed, with the winners facing off in a championship duel of wits.
The pairings of knights were selected at random, so no complaining. I'm looking at you, Whisper.
Any ties will be settled in sudden death. The winner, of course, will gain the knight position.
The duel of strength will take place at our fantastical and wondrous floating island.
And bring your steed to the tournament theatre for the duel of speed.
Please unveil the tournament board.
I will remain here for any questions.
And good luck to you. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Has anyone seen that archer knight around?
He probably headed home. He mentioned how hard it was for him to be away from his family.
Whisper saw him headed towards the dark, scary well.
Well, Proclamation 463737134673787763.1.5 states that any knight who voluntarily leaves a competition needs to sign the release form on the back of his portrait. We've had problems in the past.
Do I have any volunteers to track down his signature?
Wonderful. Thank you, Pockets. Here's his portrait.
His name is Pockets.
If you could get him to sign it, that would be great. And talk to me if you have any further questions.
Let the duels commence!
Oh my Jesus! The thing has boobs. And that fang looks like it's gonna go right in his eye.
I told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs. Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Because, like yourself, I too am a bridge troll. See?
You're pretty ugly for a troll. A long nose and a bushy tail like that. Are you sure you're not a bridge bandicoot?
Yep, no bandicoots here. Just a hairy, hideous bridge troll.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. It's just that I've been crossed so many times. One more time, and I might emotionally collapse. Would you be so kind to accept my apology and join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild?
Oh, yes, of course, the troll dance. I, only know the traditional Ludor version, so you should start.
Very well, tiny bandicoot.
But I'm not a bandicoot.
Yeah. Oh, can't stop. All right.
You got some great moves, Mr. Bandy. You are most certainly a bridge troll. What did you want from Ulfie?
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Bandy, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not. As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry. We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, But Alfie always shows up fashionably late, right when the croissants are served.
Dude, I can go for a croissant right now.
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its
hungry.
associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Alfie was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt.
Is there any way you could let me cross?
I'm not supposed to do this, but Alfie needs a pick-me-up. If you bring Alfie back a snack to satisfy his sweet tooth, Alfie might consider letting little Bandicoot pass.
Happy trails.
Scamper back quick, little Bandicoot. Alfie is starving.
Alright, so we need to make something for Ulfie. So in order to do that, we gotta go to the bakery. But before we go to the bakery, we're gonna go to that tree, see if that knight is still picking. And he's still picking.
I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
Let's go to the bakery.
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. That poor, snarling Snarlax with purple eyes and blue glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. Sorry if I'm not impressed, but I just can't support the slaying of innocent beasts.
But I didn't
Where's
kill
the
no
heart
animal,
in
man.
that? The squirrels won't take kindly to that harassment either. Grandma's sugar shroom pie is still available if you want to try to make friends instead of enemies. Oh, but where are my manners? Hello, I'm Wenty. Forgive the state of the shop. We're lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked. Well, have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions. Oh, hope you're hungry.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitterroot. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie, a delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army.
That's our
I've
pie.
eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
Do you have any advice for an aspiring knight?
Think with your heart and not with your brain or your biceps. That's the knight I want to see in King Edward's royal court.
Good day.
Don't get in any rhubarbs.
Let's see what Amaya Blackstone has to say.
Nice of you to finally show up, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a
I
little
know the
rough.
feeling, sister.
I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe
I don't
that?
know the
What
feeling.
type
My
of
bed's
Yahoo
still in my
steals a
room.
bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Also, Graham, I kinda heard a rumor. I was gonna keep it to myself, but I heard some guards gossiping about you training a badger to scare away some squirrels. How long'd that take you to come up with? I used to chase off squirrels in my nappies.
Well, then why didn't you chase off the fucking squirrels for me then?
So, you know what you want?
Do you have any advice for an aspiring knight?
We need a traditionally brave knight in Daventry. One that can cut through all the new policies and rules, and instead get out there and protect our borders from enemies. We need a knight that can fight off our dragons.
So, I've been meaning to ask.
Dragons?
What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure
So
you've
we
got a
need
prickly
2
situation
coins.
that needs attending.
Bye.
Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
And that's why you keep the door closed.
You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Alright, so now let's go see if that knight is done picking.
Pick,
Nope.
pick.
Nope, we already went through here. Continue on. No. We'll read all the signs when we come back to this area.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Darian saw that part, and she just immediately said, "Aw, even if you said that to me, I would have married you. I would have said yes." What's this? Graham, you suck.
Master Archer, you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
You suck at trying to shoot arrows, Graham. So what's that? Triumph. Wolf. Wolf. Another wolf. Damn, how many wolves live in this cave? Okay.
Where do these holes lead?
Where do those holes lead? Hey!
Hey, how'd my coin get down there?
Bunnies? Kyle and Larry.
Triumph? How'd you get up there?
Triumph's stomach seemed to have led him into trouble. I'd have to find a way to get him down.
Poor Triumph. We'll get you down, buddy, I promise.
Stay put, I'll be back with help.
Alright, so now that we have a coin, we still have to get Achaka to sign that portrait of himself. And we can't pick the tree, the star berries, whatever the fuck they're called, from that tree yet. Because he's still picking fruits from that other tree. So we'll wait. Well, we won't wait, but we'll,
Can we skip through this part? Too much walking, not enough dragons.
Yep.
We'll go buy that, that one thing from, what's her face? The hedge trimming thingy. It's essentially a scythe. You can kill people with it. Oh yeah, before we go.
Which did you tackle first? Duel of speed or the duel of strength?
Okay. Now we go to Amaya Blackstone. And we buy that scythe. Because if you remember earlier, the well was blocked by spiniferous thornweeds. So we gotta chop them down with the scythe.
Hey, Graham. So, you know what you want?
How much for that gardening tool?
One shiny gold coin.
Bye.
Forget what those other guys say. A sword is mightier than a pen.
Here's the coin.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
Alright. So now that we have this, we can go this way. Open the door. And then remember to close the door. Because let's be honest, we're not animals. We're born in a barn. Alright. Say goodbye, thornweeds. Poor wolf. It's the well.
Achaka was last seen headed down here. Shame he didn't find his eye in time for the tournament.
But Grandpa, the dragon lives down there.
I didn't know that yet, Gwendolyn, and pretend you don't either. This story takes place before the one I told you last night. Sometimes a story is best told out of order.
Oh, got it.
Alright, so now we have to find Achaka. Achaka! Achaka! You didn't make it!
I didn't
Hey, there
think
he
he
is.
knew the competition was over. Perhaps if he brought back an eye, they would let him back in. Probably an addendum for that.
It's Achaka!
Hey, I need you to sign this. You missed the deadline.
Come back! Come back, you arrow shooting bastard!
There wasn't much to see that way, so I turned around and went back. Like I said, I took a small detour, enjoyed some pretty rocks, and then headed back to follow Achaka.
You're not gonna tell me what to do? Christopher Lloyd.
I know the dragon is this way, Grandpa.
I had no knowledge of any dragons, so I headed back the way I came.
I think you kept going.
Fine, I kept going, fully knowing there was nothing to see down that way and not getting my hopes up that there would be. As I said, nothing. Just a dead end and disappointment.
Really? Are you sure nothing happened there?
Well, there was something I always wanted to do.
And
That's
that is an achievement.
That's it?
Yup. All right, I may have also maybe used the privacy to practice my archery.
I don't think that was it.
You don't?
Well, I think you used the opportunity to do a silly dance.
Is my story boring you that much?
All right, Twinkle Toes, let's see those moves.
Fine. And after I danced at that dead end, I climbed down the rope and continued my adventure.
I had never seen that before.
The dragon!
The Dagron!
Stalama.
I noticed that I have a few more viewers than what I started with. So, welcome to my channel. I'm playing King's Quest. We're trying to zip through this so I can get back to the story, because it had been a few years since I played this. I finished chapter 3 originally, but I just never finished the game because I lost interest in it. There are newer games to play.
Afamata. Stalama. Afamata. Stalama. Afamata. Stalama. Afamata. 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 Afamata.
water.
I totally just forgot this sequence. Oops, not that one.
I'm remembering this wrong. Wait a second.
Yeah, I know, it's the other one. Damn it, Graham!
Wait, 2 eyes?
Yes, and another surprise. We didn't share your excitement.
Yeah? No. He's Batman. God, you suck, Graham. Everything's getting smaller. Whoa! Oh, that was my in. Nope. Run, Graham! No! Okay, good. Run!
He was still after that eye, despite my trying to stop him.
Jesus. Whoa. Run, Graham. Run for your life. You idiot, Graham. Lesser man would have died. Is he trying to leave me here? I'm too big.
Hookah.
Stalama!
All that stalamaing and afanadaing.
Hookah.
Afanada!
Hookah.
Afanada! Hey, good looking out.
Achaka.
Is there anything over here? Nope.
I can solve this. Don't worry.
Afamata.
Dueling archers. It's a thing now.
Stalama.
When do we make up the secret handshake?
Huda. Gagaga. Duku duku.
You're right. Back to adventuring. Shreke Afanada Blargen something, rather.
Katakana. Duku na.
Hey, good looking out.
Achaka.
Whatever the hell he said. He was chewing on a femur.
Huta!
Afanada.
Just gonna zip through this.
Buta!
Stalama.
Ooh.
Buta!
Afanada.
It's probably one of the more grueling parts of the puzzles. This part.
Buta!
Still on.
I just want to shoot things, man. There's no sprint. You can't cross these lines any quicker.
Buta!
Off and up.
Buta!
Off and up.
Oh, a lot of running, a lot of backtracking. It's okay though. Because the game is so tedious, it makes up for it in story and presentation. Oh, excuse me. Oops. What else do I have to do? Oh yeah. Yeah, he did it. Good job, Graham. Just give me a quick second, guys. Alright. Chaka's waiting for us. Can't keep him waiting. Otherwise he might shoot us with an arrow. With an arrow.
Perhaps there's an addendum that will let you back into the tournament if you bring back an eye?
Shreki, Afamata.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oops. Sorry. Wasn't paying attention to Chaka.
Shreki. Gunta.
Stalama!
That untextured eye. No! A Chaka!
No!
What's up, man? That Chaka is dead. I say you, he dead. Alright, everybody. Say hi to Anthony. Or what's a Tauntaun? From Tauntaun Gaming. And now you know whose skeleton it is in the cave in the beginning of the game. What are you doing?
I'm done. I am done. This is not for me.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going home.
You're gonna stream?
Where I belong.
Maybe a bit
Promised wonder and adventure and fantastical floating islands. And what I got was a Daventry that will never live up to what it once was.
Daventry needs you, Graham. I know it's not
Daventry
what you
needs you,
expected, but give it
Graham.
time. We can work through the kinks together.
Oh, who left?
It can be great once again with the
Nigel,
right people
you
in charge.
bastard.
I'm not that person. And you should stop believing in me. Could get you
Just as
killed.
long as it hits 3
Be a
viewers,
dentist for all
right?
I
It should
care.
be okay.
I guess the Chaka was wrong.
As to be
What?
3
Eh,
viewers
nothing.
for longer than it's
It was nice
anything
meeting you,
else.
Graham.
Spill
Wanted
it.
to be
Well,
average of 3.
Chaka and I were chatting during your chivalry test, and he had some.
Yeah,
thoughts about
it was 3 for quite a while.
Didn't you find it odd that a Chaka entered this tournament, Graham? Did he ever tell you why?
He might have. But I only learned 2 words of his language.
A horrendous famine struck Achaka's village, Ichtuwe. He left his suffering family to enter this tournament. He hoped to seek an audience with the king to plead for help. It was a long shot, even for him.
Oh, great. So because of me, a whole village will starve. That makes me feel better.
No, because of you, a village will be saved. Achaka was impressed by you. He told me he was watching you on your travels to Daventry, and that you seemed like the type of person that could inspire change. More so than those bucket heads, anyways. If you're not going to compete for yourself or me, do it for the Ichtuans. They need you. You're their last hope.
Be Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Questions?
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Alright, so now, since Achaka's gone and some time has passed, let's see if the knight is done picking. Yeah, he's done picking. Take this. Go deal with that beehive. Dude, your brother's coming over on Friday.
Cool. He's gonna play VR chat over there?
Probably not. I don't know.
What? Then what is he gonna do? That's all he does.
He might do something. I don't know. I'll see if he wants to bring his rig or something. There we go. Oops.
I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
Okay, so now that we have those sugar shrooms. No. Starberries? Yeah, starberries. That's what they're called.
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. Oh, I'm deeply sorry you lost a friend. I'm here to help. These starberries are perfectly ripe, just squishy enough, and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you can find me the sugar shrooms, she's all yours, for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold coin.
Where do I find sugar shrooms? I don't remember where I find sugar shrooms.
West, Tournament Theater. North, Town Square. South, under development, coming next spring.
Oh yeah, I gotta go up this way. So now we go get our money back from that thieving merchant bastard.
What?
Tom Kenny? You weren't here for that, were you?
I mean, it's like in and out watching.
Ah.
But yeah, I've gotten past this before.
Where did you stop?
I don't remember. I just know that I'm past this part.
You're past the first chapter?
Yeah.
So you still have yet to play
That
the
one
second
wasn't
chapter?
that bad.
Well,
I think so, yeah. I
thank
don't think
you.
I've played the second chapter. Be right back. I'm gonna put on some ThanksgivKing.
Okay. Something hit me?
Hi, return.
Hmm?
He said thank you for the invite. What?
How did you take out
I didn't say
all
anything to
those
you.
goblins?
Oh.
With swiftness or patience, you'll have to wait and see.
Catch you, bitch. Kill him.
Release me, you fiends! Oh, nice shot! Time for you rocks to roll! Boy! That is your name, right? Boy, thank the shining stars! Where did you learn to shoot like that? Now, I'm not a native goblin tongue, but I'm pretty sure I made out the words unicorns and majestic museum. Mr. Fancy Cakes is too barbarous for a caged life. Listen, I want to sincerely apologize for my pilfering sausages, and thank you for saving me.
Give me my money back, you dirty merchant!
No problem at all. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 1. There you go. I'd give you more, but those hoarding goblins looted my cart. And since we are all square, I have a favor to ask of you. Can you deliver this rare and miraculous ingredient to that amateur magic shop in town? It's a snoozing leaf. Be careful transporting it, though. Once Mr. Fancy Cakes ate one of these snoozing leaves and was knocked out cold for days. Well, gotta run. Good thing these shorts breathe so well. Thanks again, boy. I won't forget this. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Did the merchant remember that?
Ha! The merchant immediately forgot that.
Damned goblins. Mr. Fancy Cakes, what are you doing? What are you playing?
League.
Sugar shrooms, sugar shrooms.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
It wouldn't budge.
I honestly don't remember where I got the sugar shrooms.
Hey, it's great.
The what shrooms?
Sugar
Welcome back.
shrooms.
We are so proud of you.
Yeah, I don't remember. I believe you get them from. Don't you get them from like the squirrels in the pumpkin patch?
Couldn't have done it better ourselves.
Huh, I'll go check.
Oh, you're so happy to see you continue your path of cleverness.
You, son, have a bright future ahead of you.
No matter your choice in life, we will gladly take your money.
Of course, you'll gladly take my money.
Now, Chester, can you hand me the frog's breath elixir?
Frog's breath elixir? Yes. Where is that? We seem to be out of...
You drank it all again, didn't you?
Muriel, my blood sugar was low.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so tasty.
Since you can't keep your mitts off our supplies, we are halting production. This potion will have to wait until that merchant brings us our delivery.
If you find a frog, bring it directly to me and I will gladly trade you a sample of this potion. And then I'll have to drink the delicious froggy leftovers.
Until then, no more free dips.
Find everything you were looking for?
Fare thee well.
May your brain be filled with knowledge. Veils are always good for a distraction or two. Our order is finally here. Well, part of it anyway. Chester, remind me to leave a poor review for that merchant on the town board.
Ah, this should do the trick.
It's close, but it still needs that frog's breath.
Well, I'm glad I could help further it along.
Yes, and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to give you this vial of hypnotic powder. Oh, it's expired.
It could work. It was just never finished.
Let me guess, it's missing lollipop root, or baby's tears. I can bring you a tuft of Mr. Fancy Cake's fur.
Nope, it just needs raisins. Here.
Thanks, I guess.
Whoa! He has telekinetic powers. Oh, excuse me.
Strange. 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 Strange.
Is that all you're gonna say, Graham?
How's it going, little bandicoot?
Is there any way you could let me cross?
I'm not supposed to do this, but Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. If you bring Ulfie back
He's not fully loaded.
to satisfy his sweet tooth, Ulfie might consider letting little bandicoot pass.
Happy trails.
Scamper back quick, little bandicoot. Ulfie is starving.
Is it in here? Is it in the hole? Would you just... Alright. Graham? Yeah, there we go.
Sugar shrooms.
It was in the hole. Alright, so now we go deliver the sugar shrooms to Wenty.
Wow, these sugar shrooms look amazing. Just the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary. Now, if you pass me one shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant star shroom pie is all yours. Oh, thanks for the patronage. Share this pie with a friend or two. Or
Jesus.
3. And good luck in the tournament.
Alright. So now we go give that pie to Ulfie. Couldn't think of the words.
Thanks for the momentary lapse in conversation. Ulfie was unquestionably hangry. Now that I am refurbished, I'll allow you to cross. Though a quick-footed peacock already got to that snarling Snarlax. Oh, I almost forgot! Little Bandicoot, for your act of kindness, Ulfie would like you to have this. Whenever you need me, just give it a blow. Step lively. Ulfie needs to get back to the guild meeting. It's almost croissant time.
He probably knows we don't have the croissant.
Hey, my coin!
Fine, get...
If I could find a fast way down there, I would be able to hear the password.
Nice of you.
Get that work order we need to get Triumph down. One, two, three, four, five, six.
You'd think with his giant head, there'd be a brain bigger than a macaroon. Ulfie, you're so easily tricked into sitting down. You should stand up for our rights. All easy.
But Ulfie likes sitting down. Helps relieve pressure off my back.
Look, Pilar, I'm on your side, but I need you to work with me. We need to build our bridges and get over this. What's a compromise we can all live with?
Oh, there is no compromise. Those tiny ingrates go around stomping on the shoulders of giants with no thought as to who is underneath them. They climbed the ladder of success and forgot who got them across their troubled waters. What's in it for us? We will show them all what happens when you cross the wrong bridge.
Oh, geez, Pilar, I don't know. I wouldn't go so far as to say they don't appreciate us, but by golly, I wouldn't go so far
So
as to
come
say
over
they
here.
Bridges don't grow on trees. They grow on
What's
us.
this doing here?
If Daventry wants us to go back to work, those guards need to stop breaking our backs.
That Ulfie can agree with. The guards with pointy shoes hurt Ulfie's back.
Shortcut.
All of us
Brilliant.
are aligned with the strategy that the guards need to step lightly when crossing on our backs. Now we're getting somewhere.
Alright, so now that we have that shortcut,
Counselor replacement. I have been happy to
call Ulfie.
it quick. Alfie needs to head back into his meeting.
As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in. Where does he keep disappearing to?
He'd better come soon.
I wish Alfie would stay put. This meeting is already...
What is the knock? And the password.
Trust me.
Très bien.
Ah, so that's...
Where do you keep going, Alfie?
Alfie has very important business to attend to. Have the croissants arrived yet?
I already told you. I forgot the croissant.
Alright, so I think we have to quit the game, start it back up, because everything's not coming in. Everything's not texturing properly. Whoops. Alright, so. Now that everything is reloaded. What's this?
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
Oh, I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg with a nice aged raclette.
Pilar, everyone knows there are no more goats in Daventry. Only majestic unicorns.
Alfie, there is no such thing.
That's what he had.
Very well. Now what's the secret knock? And... yes, and... and then? And lastly, what's the password?
Trust me?
That is correct. Hold on. Hey, you don't look like a troll. You look like a scab. And I love the taste of scabs. Delicious.
He's no scab. He's a bridge bandicoot. And Alfie's friend. Let him in, Pilar. He is a representative from our sister guild in Ludor.
I heard the Ludor Bridge Guild members are horrendously violent thugs. Wanton destruction follows any negotiation they have ever held. Welcome, friend. Come inside.
Mr. Bridge Bandicoot, representative of Luador, on behalf of myself, the Grand Counselor of the Daventry Bridge Troll Guild, I would like to welcome you to our chapter meeting. It will be great to have an outsider's opinion on our strike.
As long as he sides with me, it will be wonderful. Since I am sick of supporting the people of Daventry, I have collected all of the troll horn mouthpieces. They cannot be used anymore.
Golly gosh, Pilar, that seems a bit extreme.
Not extreme enough. We need to destroy these horns once and for all. We need to make a statement. We are not at their beck and call. Daventry has burned their bridges with us, and I will set fire to all these horns.
Where are your horns, Pilar?
Mine are already up on the hill where I will take all of these. Everyone will be able to see them burn. You, newcomer, throw in whatever is used to summon you. You are
Pilar's
a
a
part of
jerk.
this. How cute. A little bridge bell for a little bandicoot.
Okay, well,
What's up?
According to the agenda, the next line item we need to
my
discuss
league
is
game.
our negotiation tactics.
The enemy team surrendered.
What is our strategy for getting those guards
Yeah.
to stop stomping around on our backs?
Yeah. Oh, they should cross barefoot without their sharp heels.
I think we should feast on their legs and force them to crawl over our backs.
Okay, now, both interesting perspectives, I hear you, but we gotta find a way for us all to be successful.
Yeah, I think
What
I'll
do you think, Bandicoot?
take the night off streaming. It is Thanksgiving after all.
You're not gonna stream today?
I think I'm with Ulfie on
Unless I
this
change my mind. Unless you want to play something. Because I didn't plan on playing Pokemon.
Moving on. Switching topics. Alfie, it's your turn.
Maybe
to bring the
after I'm
snacks
done
next week.
with
Do we want sweet or salty?
Alfie
King's Quest.
taste of sweet.
Alfie, you are an unrefined
We'll play something.
swine. Savory is the only snack accepted by my palate.
You both bring up good points, but we have to come together on this. What do you think, Bandicoot?
I have a little sweet tooth myself.
Sweetie cakes. A happy tum-tum makes a happy
Oh yeah, we need to get on Grand Theft Auto and
Forward. We need to decide
get
on
that
our team
free
jackets.
money.
Taylor cannot wait any longer for our final decision.
Alfie is a fan of the majestic unicorn and butterfly logo with the slogan, "Building bridges to the future."
Yeah, the
Our
game
jacket
needed to be
needs to be
restarted because
We should go with
Ulfie
something
is
epic,
properly textured
something
now.
that will burn into their minds.
Was he like a
We
hell
should go
beast or
with
something?
trolls
Just like
eating
that?
humans with the
He was
slogan,
missing like
"Feed
the
the
shading.
trolls."
Okay,
Oh.
okay, those
I
are
thought he
both
was just
great
floating
points,
eyeballs
but
or something.
We really need to
No.
find a side to align on and
He was
put it
missing his
together.
polish.
What do you think, Bandicoot?
Like all the lines on his face, you wouldn't be able to see
I'm
it.
gonna go with Ulfie on this. I love butterflies and unicorns.
A bridge to friendship is the best way to solve this.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting guards to step softly across our backs.
Make them walk barefoot.
Eat their legs and force them to crawl across.
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn and leaving until you sort this out.
Okay then, really? Well then, this meeting should be adjourned anyway.
I had tricked them. That bell was of little use
I
to me,
had
but
tricked
Waddle's
them.
horn was sure to blow open new paths.
Alright, so now I have Waddles.
Waddle, waddle. What?
Waddles' his horn.
Oh yeah.
I can go get Triumph now.
Cool.
Sometimes I wish for a sprint feature. Oh, and the next update that's gonna come for Gungeon is gonna be the last one.
Cool.
They're gonna make a new game.
Is it gonna be Enter the Gungeon 2? The Gungeoning?
It's supposed like from what I've read, the rumor is it's going to be like a
That
prequel
job was no
to
match for
Gungeon.
the crumbler. Easy
It's Enter the
money.
Gungeon, but in space. Don't you know anything about game developing?
Triumph! Hey,
That's how
buddy.
you do it. You just
Was
make
the
a normal
speaker
game,
released?
then the next
So,
game
I know you
has a
just fell
theme,
out of a tree
like space.
and all, but there's this duel of speed, and
And when you choose
kinda
another
sorta
theme, and make the next game like that.
So Enter the
couldn't have said it
Space
better
Gungeon.
myself. We're off.
Yeah.
Meh.
I mean, that's why Bethesda's next game is going to be a space game.
So the next Bethesda game is going to be Elder Scrolls 7 Space Rim.
Just getting a bit of exercise, really.
It's leg day.
My name
Called,
is Larry. This is Kyle.
Star...
We know.
Starfield?
We've been watching you.
We think you show potential.
The space
got our
RPG.
support.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. We've got your back.
If you ever need us, just holler. Like this. Hey!
Good luck in the duels.
He's riding him like a horse.
The duel of speed. The only thing racing was my mind. How was I going to get out of this one?
Eat my cape.
Apparently this game's been in development for years.
Yeah. What's that one game that's been like continuously crowdfunded and it's up to like $1 billion or something like that?
Never heard of it.
They spoke about it on the Know a lot. Is it like Star Citizen or something?
Maybe. I know that's a game.
Yeah.
Of this sentence? What's next?
Wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Good job.
It was an accident. Way to go, Graham.
Way to go, Graham.
Victory is mine. Take that, Gideon.
What an asshole.
Whisper runs from danger. My armor is too beautiful for smudges.
Branches.
Watch your head, Jermaine. Jerry, I can't see. Watch the main. Watch the main.
Go left.
Left.
Move right.
Got it.
Go right.
Gotcha.
Left.
Gotcha.
Go left.
Got it.
Kyle! Larry! Distress!
Is somebody chatting with us or?
No, it's in one of the other Discords.
Oh.
I think it's Adam's.
We need to show him up.
type of stunt are you trying to pull?
I bet you couldn't win this race standing on your hands.
What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race and share your legends with those guards.
Whisper can do it! At last, the ivory monster unveiled itself. What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
How is this horse so fast?
Section 5 states another lap.
Hop, 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 and hop, and hop, and hop. Whisper! Bet you can't win this race standing on your hands.
Whisper can do it! Whisper regrets his past decision.
Nice one, Graham!
Told you not to skip leg day.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race backwards.
Whisper can do it.
We can so do this, Graham!
Look back at your own reflection.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race and share your legends with those guards.
Whisper can do it. At last, the ivory monster unveiled itself. What? Hey, Whisper can do it.
Boop, boop.
Come back, Whisper. I was so interested in your story.
I know, right?
Graham.
Oh,
Nice
what are
one,
you talking to Graham? We knew
Way
you
to
could
go,
do it.
Graham!
Way to go, Graham.
An autograph, you say? You're still Whisper's fan? You want to immortalize me on your nightstand? Well, I'm not one to disappoint the fans. Here you are. To my fan. Right? Always seek adventure. Signed, Whisper. Thanks, friend. I needed that. Hi there, little guy.
Hey, Whisper, do you think you could help me catch a frog?
Whisper can do it. These evil dragon hoppers are no match for Whisper. Anything for a friend. Hello, Graham.
I just have to ask. Do you have special boots that make you run even faster?
In fact, I do. They're called feet. Or shiny biscuits. Your choice.
Can Whisper do a one-handed push-up?
Whisper can do it.
Can Whisper ruffle his mane?
Whisper can do it.
Can Whisper do the splits?
Whisper can... Just kidding. Whisper can do it.
Can Whisper run fast enough around the world to reverse time?
Whisper can do it, but is morally obligated not to.
Can Whisper talk without making ridiculous gestures?
Whisper can, but Whisper refuses to do it.
Can Whisper run faster than Whisper?
Whisper tried it once, but Whisper would not try it again.
Can Whisper bake choco chip pancakes?
If the mood strikes, Whisper might do that.
Can Whisper shake his bonbon?
Whisper would do that if it were legal.
Can Whisper do the worm?
Whisper can do it.
Can Whisper do the Freddy?
Whisper has and will continue to do that.
What's the Freddy?
Can Whisper do it?
Is it the knee things?
No. Yes, Whisper will do that.
Can Whisper shimmy?
Mayhaps Whisper will do that.
Can Whisper take off his helmet?
Whisper does a lot of things, but Whisper won't do that.
Can Whisper do a one-handed push-up?
Okay, now it's looping.
Do it.
Do you come from a large family?
Whisper is the youngest of 12 brothers. Whisper started talking in the third person to get attention. Now, Whisper can't stop. Whisper!
So, who gave you the nickname Whisper?
It's Whisper! Emphasis on the wisp.
Oh. So, who gave you the nickname Whisper?
Whisper.
Do you need to keep some kind of special diet to stay light on your feet?
You're right. I do.
What is it?
It's a proprietary blend of all that's good in the world. And then that's left under the end of a rainbow to roast. It's quite simple.
Can I have some?
Let's start you off with leg day first.
Are you ever afraid?
Of?
Anything?
In case you couldn't tell from the earlier sob session, Whisper runs fast because Whisper is afraid of everything.
Oh.
Why do you wear a cape?
I find it breathes well and gives each of my steps a little extra wind speed. You?
I like pockets. Do you have special boots that make you run even faster?
In fact, I do. They're called feet.
We're looping. I can't stop.
Shiny biscuits. Your choice.
See you soon.
Swift travels.
Oops. Alright, so now that we have our frog, we can go take it to Chester and Muriel.
Oh, Hammer, you make such wonderful things.
Yes! Give it here, boy.
Oh, that did the trick. Splendid. Our teeth whitening potion is complete, thanks to you.
Yep. And a promise is a promise. Here is your sample, boy. Got anything that needs a color changing? You know, something that needs to stand out from the rest?
Use it wisely, dear. There's only one dose in there.
Wish that teeth whitening potion would have worked. I'd never brush my teeth again.
I'm not sure that's how it works, sweetheart.
It's coming along. The twistiest and the pokiest. Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
Bye for now.
Forget what those other guys say. A sword is mightier than a pen.
So now that I have the color changing potion, I have to go get Pilar so I can go do the Duel of Strength.
Waddles!
Unlike my temper, this fire is not easy to ignite. I can't take this stress. I need a snack.
Powderize!
I don't feel so good.
Take a nap.
I need a nap.
This is just a crazy dream. You don't like the taste of lanky teenager.
I now had the complete set.
Alright, now we go to the duel of speed. Or duel of strength, sorry. Wrong duel. Oh, I want fast travel. Here we go.
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed. Almost there. World's greatest and only floating island. Don't turn right. No floating islands that way. Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon. This was on my bucket list.
Get over here. We're waiting.
Alfie is here to help.
Duel of strength.
Hello there.
Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. Let the duel of strength commence.
I'm glad we can settle this like gentlemen. Want to see if that feather can fly? Alley-oop! One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
I got you, Graham.
Hmm.
I am rooting for you.
I was just enjoying the most lovely glass of cheese. But no, this is much more important.
Hello there.
Are you ready to try again?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right then. Let the duel of strength commence. Again.
Oh, well, fancy seeing you here again. Wake me when it's over. below! Nothing like a hard night's work.
He's cheating with that nasty trowel!
Good thinking, Graham.
Look at it, Madeline. Everything the light touches will be yours. The view of victory. I know it's off-brand, but Acorn can do it! What's that you say, Prince? Wait, no! Easy, easy. No one needs to see where this line goes. Are you pulling my string? Careful, careful. Don't get it tangled.
Huh?
You will never beat me in a tug-of-war. I might have stumbled, but this acorn stays planted.
Who cares if he's got a fun hobby? He's in my way of becoming a king.
My trap and ropes. Gotcha, skinny pants. You keep doing you. Ooh, thank God that's over, Madeline. Our secret is safe. It's
Secret,
not a
eh?
complete lie. You know, I did trap a Wetzel wolf in it.
You foiled him again, Graham.
Not again. He really won't like where this rope leads. He's getting closer, Princess Madeline. Do something. Careful. Wouldn't want to trip. Ouch. Ouch.
Dude, I glitched him.
The bull is awakening. Careful, little bean. Some threads aren't meant to be unraveled. You're never gonna get strong if you keep skipping belly day. Ooh, I'm gonna need a warm bath later. Could you give me a neck massage? No?
He's a cheater, but not according to Addendum 4934.
Way to go, Graham!
Hey, there's a reason why I keep my secret roped up. Oh, this is gonna get dark. Okay, fine. My secret will steal your soul. No! The Drozdek demon!
Psst. Now is the time for the laughing and the ridicule.
Oh, brother.
Oh, excuse me.
No, stop! You're making it worse!
What's wrong with knitting?
Eek!
It's still funny!
Here, take it back!
Worth it.
I'm stuck to my hand! I don't want this!
Hold still!
Sorry, I'm not sorry!
Madeline, chew this off me! As much fun as this is...
It's crumbling time! Oh!
Is it raining right now? Sounds like it's raining.
I knew you had it in you.
With the help of some trolls and Manny,
Yeah, it's
I
raining.
bested
Holy
that
crap.
giant and revealed his weakness. I was one step closer to the knighthood, but I didn't feel that great about it.
Hello?
Yeah.
Down here! We could all use a lift, you know. Yes, yes! Right this way!
No, Alfie, stop. Oh, I've had it with their orders. The time is now. Let's show these ingrate what happens when you cross the wrong bridge. How does it feel to be stepped on?
Run!
Come back
Run!
here, you pointy
Run!
boots!
No!
Oh, Pilar, stop! This is going to cause a boatload of unnecessary paperwork!
Wait for Alfie, guys!
It seemed my alliance with Manny worked. He easily bested Acorn in the duel of speed and defeated Whisper in the duel of strength. I headed to the theater to square off against my friend in the championship duel of wits.
A duel of wits. What happened to the island? It's not floating anymore. Was it ever floaty to begin with? Just give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that.
Oh, my sock. I thought it was ruined.
Look, I wanted to sincerely apologize for what happened back there. Things got a little out of hand and weird.
I shouldn't have exploded. People always see me as the big guy. But my dream is to open a craft store. I'm just here to please my parents.
Well, your crafts are lovely. Really stunning, actually.
No one's ever complimented me on my work before. Well, except the squirrels. Thanks, Graham. That means a lot.
Oh, my pleasure. Let me know if you ever want to sell them. I might be able to rustle up one shiny gold coin.
Well, this is silly. They're just socks. Here, take them. They might run a little big on you, but you could always wear them over your shoes, like slippers.
Wow, thanks.
I wonder if that's
My pleasure.
if that's a girl doing Acorn's voice, but they pitch shifted it.
Hey, little buddy.
You know, Acorn, I could use your strength on that boulder over there.
Yeah, no problem, little buddy. There might be a surprise for you under there.
I took a shit.
Why did you want to work for the Kingdom of Daventry anyway?
I guess I saw potential in it. It certainly wasn't the kingdom you know today, but I've never shied away from a creative project.
Right now it's time for Wenty. It's raining and they're watering the grass.
Looks like we could put some love on those bones.
So, do you have any news you wish to share?
Oh, can you tell? Am I blushing? I'm engaged, Graham. My
Yay!
love, Bramble, said yes.
That's
Hooray
great.
for Wenty!
Congratulations.
Oh, the evening was perfect. The view was gorgeous. And the insects were kept at bay.
You keep doing you, Wenty. Good day.
Oh, great day! Ah, just what I needed to finish my walnut strudel. Here is your free sample.
That's a big pastry.
I know, right?
The strudel.
At first, I couldn't think what Amaya's free sample was, but it's the work order because she doesn't say give it back.
Yeah, she can get those or get through the path of thorns or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys.
I hope you
Here you
find
go.
this to your liking, Princess Madeline of Avalon.
The tension between the Bridge Troll Guild and the Royal Guards is at an all-time high, and we need to come to an agreement soon.
You bridges need to stop stonewall. Ooh, for me? Oh, they feel as though I am walking on clouds, and the craftsmanship, stunning. Can you order one pair for each of the Royal Guards?
Well, it does look soft and cuddly, but that's not accounted for in your mandate.
I could create an addendum for that. We could still sharpen our boots and march as we wish, but these socks would protect you.
Oh, gee, that would just be the best. A real compromise that we could all live with.
I think that's exactly what you should do.
Thanks, Graham. The Guild will never forget this. See you at the next meeting.
The new
Way to
socks
go,
soften the
Graham.
guards' souls. It was definitely a step in the right direction.
I'm warming up to these.
I'm just glad the trolls never had to suffer the agony of defeat.
Oh, these puns.
We'll be watching from here.
Ah, I got the best view in the house.
Graham, glad you made it. Take a seat. Welcome, friend, to the championship duel of wits. Well, the
This is it. It's
version,
the finals.
budget cuts or something. But
Yeah,
look
ladies.
around, take it all in.
No,
and
you're
know
not. No, I'm
we've
not.
already
Shut
won.
up.
Our allegiance guarantees
You're
us
gonna lose.
both a spot on King Edward's court.
I'm not gonna
How
lose.
exactly
I'm gonna
is this
win.
going to work?
Have you ever lost?
Before we get to the rules, I
Like
offer
the
a
first one,
toast
yeah, you always
and
lose
an
because it's a
opportunity.
tutorial.
Yeah.
You see, while this
I was
game
pretty sure
might
that
stretch the
you
imagination, for
lose the
some I
first one.
find it rather simple and in need
No, I have not.
Guards, the
But
raisin juice.
It just does the same thing.
yeah,
This
That's
is
the
my
end of
favorite game. Well, it's been a long time since I last played it. Are you familiar with hypnotic powder? One sip of this, and you'll have to do everything I say. And,
yeah,
of course, vice versa.
I don't
In
remember.
goes the powder. Guard number 2, if you would. I'll take this one.
It's impossible to not choose the one, isn't it?
Looks like you got the winner.
Yeah.
And now we play. So, the goal of the Duel of Wits is to hit your opponent's pawn with an arrow by moving these pieces around the board. Your pawn will fire an arrow after you move. I'll go first. After I move the shield, watch how the arrow bounces off the shields and around the board.
Ooh, this place is pretty.
Now it's your turn, Graham. Not to sound like a royal guard, but as an additional rule, you can't move a shield your opponent moved on his previous turn. Will you please move the lower left shield to your left? I'm so happy we'll be working in the castle together, Graham. And if I ever become king, you'll make an excellent advisor. I'll move the shield. All have to accept it's what's on the inside that counts. Addendum, you can move and rotate your pawn to change the direction you shoot. Will you please rotate your pawn clockwise? Your arrow will always fire in the direction you're facing. I do hope you realize all the planning I did to get us here. I'll just rotate this shield. Well, looks like the hypnosis powder is wearing off. Make any move you want. Not that it matters. Looks like my intelligence has reigned supreme.
Oh, yeah.
Guards, I've won. Please review the winning board.
We have to do something. Graham is about to lose.
Seriously? You all know I won.
Apologies, sir, but Decree 3214 specifically states that all duel victories must be witnessed and verbally notarized by a royal guard, such that it can be recorded for posterity in our tournament record.
Unfortunately, the board was compromised before a final notary could be given.
Therefore, this victory is nullified, and another game must be played.
We really are sorry, and assure you will be able to achieve victory once again.
You are the most ridiculous guards I've ever encountered. No matter, merely a delay in my ascent to knighthood. I'm ready to beat you again whenever you're ready.
Beat me again, huh?
Back so soon? Raisin juice! This all seems so familiar. Hypnotic powder.
Warning.
Mix them up. And now, you choose. I'll take this one. Oh, excellent choice! And that was the last of my hypnotic powder. And now, we play. I wish I had other powders to make this game more interesting.
I've seen enough magic powders for one day.
Let's see here. What are you gonna do, Minnie?
Can you believe what that brute was hiding in his belly? What a disappointment.
I actually liked his art. I'm not proud of embarrassing him.
Graham, that dope will never accept us. He should keep to the knitting. Whisper, though, eh? Finally got a taste of his own medicine.
He's not that bad once you get to know him.
Are you getting soft on me, Graham? Do you have any other secret alliances I should know about?
I think I might have fucked myself. Nope.
You left yourself open there, Graham.
Oh, I did. Fuck.
Good job.
How does Royal Assistant to the King sound, Graham? A victory again! Notary, please! Decree 3214.
Afraid so, sir.
Unbelievable. Are you sure you're ready to play again?
Nope. I need a breather.
I'll still be here when you're better prepared. Another, you say?
Yes. I'm not afraid.
Let's begin. This is getting absurd. How many times do I have to beat you? Heard you had a run-in with some goblins.
I did.
Nasty creatures, really. But be careful around them. They're smarter than they look.
A little bit ago.
Shame about Achaka, though.
I can't focus on this game. I keep thinking about it.
Well, once we're in the castle, we can make sure his people, the Pitchthrians, get the surplus they need. It's the least we can do.
Yeah, mostly just telling him that he sucks. You know, the usual. Wow.
Did you visit that magic shop in town?
I did. Hobblepots have minds of their own.
Oh, God.
I just wish they'd get serious about the potential of their wares.
Oh, excuse me.
He jumped on me so easily. Yeah. I'm not gonna be toxic. I really want to just like, did you not fucking have smite? Like, why the fuck do we dragon if you're not ready for it?
I can't believe you made that move. Have I taught you nothing?
What? Bah!
I wonder how soft the beds are in the castle.
A victory again! Notary, please! Decree 3214.
Afraid so, sir.
Unbelievable.
That's good. You saw
Care to
the entire
dance?
time that we were dragging.
Yes. I'm not afraid.
Let's
Fine. You
begin.
didn't clear
I
the
could
fucking
do it
shit.
without the hypnotic
Our
powder.
plan has worked perfectly. Why won't they let me win? When I'm a knight, first thing to go are those ugly socks.
Because he has the support item that gives me gold.
I saw that.
Yeah, they both have. The enemy team have the support items too.
Huh?
No. It's been around for like 3 or 4 seasons.
You won't get
When they
me
came out with
easily.
jungle and support items. Yeah, they just heal each other.
If I move it that away. Move that one back. Nope. Scoot over. So I'm gonna move my guy over
I'm all
here.
for thinking it through, but a little deftness in decision making never hurt a soul. What's this I see?
Ah, son of a fuck.
I've won. Number one, please watch your step this time. A victory again! Notary, please! Decree 3214.
Afraid so, sir.
Unbelievable. Are you sure you're ready to play again?
Yes.
I could
I'm
do
not
this
afraid.
without the
Let's
hypnotic
begin.
powder.
First royal order of business will be to fire those imbeciles Larry and Kyle. Well, well. Well, well, well. When I'm a knight, first thing to go are those ugly socks.
Why? Don't grab them. Fucking wreck it.
Well, well.
How did I not notice
Yeah,
that?
it pulled him
Don't
out of your
screw
way.
this up for me,
Usually
Graham.
it
Got you, bitch. I fucking got you.
I did it! I did it! Guards, I am ready for Decree 3214.6 and a half.
Actually, I think it was Decree 1.21.
Aha! We knew you could do it.
You're out of the alliance. I can't lose to you. How about another challenge? We only got to square off in a duel of wits. A well-rounded gentleman would win in a duel of strength as well.
Graham, take this!
Here.
Oh god. So he can use his ult to reanimate whatever he kills with it.
Do you do it to dragon?
Yep.
Jesus.
But where's the good part?
I did it! I did it! Guards, I am ready for Decree 3214.6 and a half.
Actually, I think it was Decree 1.21.
Aha! We knew you could do it.
You're out of the alliance. I can't lose to you. How about another challenge? We only got to square off in a duel of wits. A well-rounded gentleman would win in a duel of strength as well.
Graham, take this!
They have a lot of GC.
Here.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Let's try that again.
Okay, one more challenge. How would you fare in a duel of speed?
No, Manny, it's over. Just as the battle isn't always claimed by the strong, and the race isn't always won by the swift, sometimes the intelligent falter. And I think now is my chance. And now is my time.
Come on, Graham. One more duel for a trucker. Do it for the village of starving.
Oh, sorry.
Pitch three-ins.
Oh, you said his village was home to the Itch-Tuins. What exactly is your plan here? Because I'm starting to...
No, Graham, he's not worth it.
With the bridge strike resolved, supplies could be delivered to the shops again. Business started to pick up. The Wetzel wolves stopped harassing the town and migrated north. Even the guards marched with a little more caution in their step. All things considered, it was a pretty good first day in Daventry.
That was amazing. I mean, you faced a dragon, you made weird new friends, you battled for wits. I just don't get it.
Get what?
With your busy schedule, how did you ever find time for a night job?
Huh? Was that? Did you just make your first pun?
What?
I think I did. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They grow up so fast.
The tournament! It's about to start!
Well, you best get out there, young lady. Good luck. And remember what I told you. Take on the duel with quick-wittedness.
Thanks, Grandpa. You've always guided me straight. Are you gonna watch?
Of course, of course. I'll be down momentarily.
Graham, no. Dude, I could go for some deviled eggs right about now.
Hope you practiced, Gwendolyn.
No. Just
I don't
listen to
have the
stories.
accoutrement.
The accoutrement.
What?
The tools.
You don't use tools?
I'm not sure
He
I
doesn't
like
have
this.
a bowl or a mixing or a knife or a spoon or a pot.
Such a bizarre creature. Get back here.
I don't have paprika.
You don't need paprika. Fuck paprika.
Yeah, that's not necessary.
Horse feathers.
What's necessary is eggs,
Exactly.
mayonnaise, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce. Or you can make it a different way. Use other
I don't have any of those.
Come along, quickly! It's your grandfather!
You do not have any of those. Those are like primary household things.
Can't hear a word you're saying.
It's very primary household goods that are used to make it.
Damn, that's graphic. A shrew?
You both have a flash in you.
Yeah, I have a dash move.
Wow. I know you have a dash move. Or sure you both do it.
Let's find out what that shrew means. Shrew.
Yeah. The guy and his little carrier. I don't really have many items, so I can't really say much. So you got, like, chapter one.
Alright. So that, huh?
So that's chapter 1.
That was the end of chapter 1. I was like, there's apparently a, there's an explanation for the ending screen. But, I don't remember, like, what all was on my screen. So, I'll have to look at the VOD. And then, like, read up on it later. But maybe either tomorrow night, or either later tonight or tomorrow night. Well, not tomorrow night because Adam's gonna be here. Tomorrow afternoon or something. Maybe the weekend. I'll play chapter 2 and continue on with the story. And then for chapter 2, I'm gonna most definitely use a walkthrough, because the last time I played it, like, a lot of people died and the only person that survived was me.
Yeah.
Hmm. Press A to continue. I already have it. Oh, hey, there's a gallery.
So
Alright.
you just gonna continue playing that, or did you want to play something?
We'll play something else, but I'll do it off stream because I don't feel like streaming or setting everything up again. So I got the badge. The sleepy dragon. The eye. Oops. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. Almost definitely put this on YouTube, so...
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to Anthony for talking to me on Discord for a little bit and lending his game sound to go with his commentary. But yeah, I'll either continue this later today after, you know, Thanksgiving dinner and whatnot, or Friday afternoon, or Saturday evening. I'm not sure, cause I got Adam coming over, Tony Damsa with the X, not a Z. And then I gotta pick up Darian from the airport at 11:45 in the morning on Saturday. So yeah. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in next time.